When the soul of a child is lost, planks may be set in the ground, or raised platforms covered with roofs may be built over tracks or streams. In earthly eyes, they are planks and platforms of wood. In the soul's eyes, they are paths or bridges of precious metals, fenced to stop the soul falling off with gold and silver cords. On the far side of the bridge, paper money and a cock are given to the spirits as ransom for Leng's soul. Leng is taken to the outer side of the bridge where his soul has been lingering. He is dressed in his best costume to attract his soul. While the feast is made ready, the people enjoy the holiday. The first person who passes by on his way to the village is invited to lead Leng across the bridge. Someone has probably been warned in advance. Kakor, the shaman, takes the omens and summons Leng across the bridge. Leng is Tong's only son. Every man wishes to have sons, not only for the reasons of affection and help in work, but because sons will give support at the time when they will be most lonely, in death. Leng is reunited with his father, who will try to follow the instructions of the shaman to guard him against being lost again. Kakor wins the assurance of the spirits to keep harm from Leng in future. Now there can be feasting for all the spirits and all the people to end the day. For Leng, it must be a memorable day, on which he had built, just for him, a bridge of gold. Ko, the eldest of Lao Tong's daughter by his first wife, seems always busy. The more firewood got in now, the easier it will be when the heavy rains come. Towards the end of July, in the middle of the wet season, the maize harvest begins. From his 4 acres, Juyi gets enough to feed all his pigs, to provide food for his own family if paddy stocks get used up, and to make his festival whisky. Even before all the maize is harvested, the first poppies are planted. In August they are weeded and thinned, and at this stage they can be eaten as a vegetable. Maize for human food is pounded like paddy. That for pig food is ground into flour. Juyi's daughter works hard for her household. If she is lost through marriage, her bride price will help to compensate them, as well as ensuring that she is properly valued by her husband's family. In September, at the time of the heaviest rains, the last ceremonies are carried out for Sitoa, the oldest man of the Wang clan. Sitoa is given a final symbolic meal. His body has been kept in the house for 8 days, awaiting a day of good omen for the funeral. The fall is blamed not so much on the weather as on the unwillingness of the soul to leave the village. At a previously selected propitious site, the body will be put into a coffin and buried. A fire and a stick bent across the track prevent the ghost from returning to the village. Women manufacture clothing. The thread is made from Indian hemp, grown in paddy or maize fields. The green bark is taken off in strips, which are then allowed to dry. The next stage is to join the threads. The winding is started on the hand, but to allow the coil to grow big, it is transferred to a removable skewer. Although not tied, but just twisted together, the joins are invisible and strong once the thread has been spun. The thread is taken off and put into skeins, put it out so that it can be cleaned of excess vegetable matter by boiling. Wood ash is added to the water to whiten the thread.